Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to a Friday workout. Okay, so we've reached week number 4 of the running style training program that we've been doing. So today, Jamie, our athlete coach, is going to be taking all the lessons, going to be coaching me how to perform certain exercises. So he's going to be leading the class and coaching. So Jamie, how you doing? You okay?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Good to be here. Thanks for having me. So Andrew, the plan for today is I'm going to take you through like 3 stages of a running workout. So the first part is going to be a bit about mobility, flexibility, kind of working on those finer muscles and how to reduce injury. Second bit will be more strength, so a little bit more strength controlled stuff. Third bit is all out cardio. So I know you'll smash that part, but the other 2 bits before, I'll kind of do a bit more coaching. The third part, I'll just be a cheerleader. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, sounds perfect. Fantastic.
All right, let's do it. So, because we're going to start off with some mobility stuff, there's no need really to do any warm-up because we're kind of doubled that up. I'm going to grab a cushion. You don't really need one, but it's the anniversary of the day that I broke my knee, Andrew. So 1 year ago today, I broke my knee.
Wow.
So I'm actually going to use a cushion because I do still have a bit of a sore knee, but you don't really need one. And all we're going to do to start off with is we're just going to start to like work a little bit on the ankle flexibility. So obviously when you run, each stride that you take is pretty much a calf raise. So you need to make sure the ankles are strong whilst also being mobile. So all I'm going to need you to do is a standard 90-90 position to start with. Okay, so your back leg bent 90 degrees, front leg bent 90 degrees, exactly like that. We look so professional right now.
Oh my God, yeah, look at that. That wasn't even planned. Look at that.
I know.
In line.
We shouldn't have said that. So then all I'm going to get you to do, so we're going to introduce a bit of movement, but we don't want to go too crazy. So all I'm going to get you to do is lunge as far as you can with your front toe, your knee over your front toe, and then rock back, push your hips back, and you should feel the stretch in your hamstring as well. So you're just going to kind of do it in a rocking motion backwards and forwards. And again, you're just starting to wake up your glutes, your hamstring, your ankle, obviously your knee pushing over your toe. See if you can push that a little bit further. But when you're pushing forward, Andrew, try not to bend back because that's kind of a good way to cheat. So if you bend back, it means you can push right forward. Whereas if you keep your hips level, that will stop you pushing too far. But obviously what you're trying to do is create a bigger angle as possible between your calf and your foot. So that's the kind of bit that we're kind of working on. And then when you push back, just rock back a little bit more. Start to feel the stretch in your hamstring. So you're getting a bit more dynamic now. If you can straighten your leg, you're far more flexible than me. But take it gentle to start with. Keep your balance. I just fell over. And yeah, this is a kind of warm-up routine that I would follow before any run. And it just gets the right muscle switched on and kind of gets me in the mindset as well. So swap sides. I'll do exactly the same thing again. You're looking for that 90-90 start position. And then again, just rock forward. You might hear a click or like my knee definitely just clicked. But just go with that. That's fine. You don't need to worry about anything like that. That's all good.
Cool. This side is definitely more stiffer than the other one. Ooh.
So are you doing your right leg?
Yeah.
So is there any, so for example, my right leg has always been worse because from track athletics, you run around the track in one direction. And that's meant that my right leg just always has been a little bit stronger because I push out on it. And that makes it a bit tighter as well. So the camber of the road is another reason why people might have tightness. And there's loads of reasons, but see if you can figure it out. Okay, we'll do a couple more. And then we're going to work into the calf a bit more now that we've done that. Last one. Nice one. Okay, so chuck your pillow away. You won't need that anymore. Next one we're going to do is a bit of yoga, Andrew. It's probably a bit more your game. So I'm going to get you to go into a high plank position. So hands under shoulders, on your toes if you can. Then all I want you to do is pike your hips up into the air. There you go. Push your heels into the ground, both of them. And then I want you to kind of walk your heels into the ground as much as you can, side to side. Just really, really gently pushing down a little bit more each time you do this. And then we'll give it a couple more seconds. I want you to start walking your toes up towards your hands. So you're starting to get into even more of a pike position. And this will start the stretching a bit more into your hamstring as well. Do you feel that?
Yeah, cool.
You walking forwards?
I've walked a little bit.
Keep going. I'm trying to fold up right now, but I'm not that flexible, but I can kind of get to that position. And then what I'm going to do is just walk back out, exactly the same thing. Just really, really gently waking up your calves. I think calves are the most important thing to wake up before a run. It's just a key area that kind of provides the spring and the bounce that you need for any run. All right, and then hopefully you'll get back into that high plank position. Just get back there for me.
Okay.
And then all I'm going to do is drop my hips to the ground, look up to the ceiling, open up your chest. Just take a second. Have a deep breath. And then high plank again. Walk the feet into your hands and then stand up. Okay, so we've kind of worked a little bit on calves, ankles, feet so far. Now what we need to do is wake up the muscles at the top of your legs, your hamstrings and your glutes. So for this one, Angie, I want to imagine that you're kind of in like a braced position. So your knees are slightly bent. They're not locked out. They're definitely not locked out. They're slightly bent, okay? So imagine if someone pushed down on you, you'd be like a suspension. So nice and relaxed, but still slightly bent. And then what I'm going to get you to do is just hinge your hips forwards. So keeping your back straight. So you're just leaning forwards from the hip. And then when you're in this position, all I want you to do, one leg at a time, is straighten and lock out your leg. So my left leg straightens, I lock it out. Right leg, exactly the same thing. But what you don't want to be doing here is trying to make sure that you're keeping your hips level at the same time. So you're just starting to activate the muscles at the top of your leg. And then you want to sort of straighten it, lock the knee, squeeze the muscle, relax, take it into a bent position again. So this isn't going to be hard, but basically you're just getting the brain connection to your legs. And make sure that you're activating the right muscles before you go out and start your run.
Do
you feel that?
So Jamie, do you do this like as every time you go out running? So this is your warm-up?
So this would be like the first part of my warm-up. Like my warm-up takes a long time, but that just means that when I do start running, hopefully I'm straight into it. So yeah, I would do this before the sort of energetic warm-up, yeah. Like an activation, I guess you'd call it.
Fab, okay.
Cool, if we do one more on each side. Nice big squeeze, and then relax there, just kind of shake your legs out a little bit. And now that we've woken those muscles up a bit, we're now going to put a bit of strength work into it. So all we're going to do is you're going to go into a reverse lunge, touch the back knee on the floor, then come up, bring your knee up to a 90-degree angle, and then I want you to push your hand against your knee and hold it for 5 seconds. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back down, nice and controlled. Back up. So when you push, you've really got to push up against your knee. So keep holding it, lift your toe in the air. 3, 2, 1, and back down. And back up. So it should feel like it's pretty tough right now. Really push up into your leg. Really push. 3, 2, 1, and one more. And up. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax there. Take a second. You probably feel your hip maybe a little bit. Do you feel your hip flexor, Andrew?
Everything is waking up now. So the balance and everything's waking up. So yes, good.
Cool. All right, let's do the other side. Exactly the same thing. Push up, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and again. Really push up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more. Got 2 more to go. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and final one. Keep pushing the whole way. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Okay. And then just to kind of loosen off the hips and the rest of your legs, all we're going to do is just some high kicks. So again, just to bring a bit more energy into it, we take a few steps on the spot, kick up nice and high, take it back, exactly the same thing the other side. So again, with this one, try and keep your upper body straight, try and relax your leg. You should feel this in the back of the hamstring, possibly in your hips as well. Just do a couple either side, bit more dynamic. Keep nice and relaxed. And then we'll go on to the strength part. How'd you feel? Good?
Yeah, I feel like ready to run a park run or something like that now.
Good. Okay, so this is like the pre-activation. Then after this, you do like an actual energetic warm-up. So you do some jogging, some bounding, some speed work, and then you have a break, and then you're good to go. All right, we'll do one more, nice and high. relax, and there you go. Okay. Mobility, good. Hopefully now you feel a little bit more mobile, a little bit more awake. Now what we need to do is introduce some strength. So I don't think people appreciate enough that running is like a power sport. Like the faster you go, the more power you need to have. It's all about stride length and stride frequency. So the next part, we're going to work on the strength part. So we're going to do 5 exercises back to back. I'm going to coach you, Andrew. So the first exercise that you're going to do is really simple. You've probably done it before, but we're just adding a little bit extra. So it's a squat into a knee up. But with your knee up, what I want you to do is, if you look at my left foot, I'm also doing a calf raise at the same time. So you're kind of doing like a triple extension. So you want to be in the position where you're lifting your calf up at the same time as your knee. So if you're running, that's obviously the position you're going to be in. So that's the first exercise we're going to do. Nice and controlled, okay? It's not about going flat out. What I don't want is people kind of like falling over or anything like that. You've got to use your core, but it's just breaking down the running movement into a knee up. Find your rhythm, back down. Okay? Is that good?
Wow. Okay.
All right, so we're going to do 40 seconds of that. Then I'll talk you through the next one. Then I'll talk you through the next one. We're going to do 5 exercises back to back. So we'll start in 3, 2, 1. Go for it. And I'm going to coach a little bit more today.
Wow, you're
Nice.
going to test my balance today. Whoa.
Well, there you go. So when you feel like you're falling over, that's okay. But try and make sure that you actually, like, your hips are really crucial to this. So imagine that you want to actually be coming up straight, whereas what people often do is come across their body, and that's when you lose your momentum. So when you run, obviously you want everything going in a straight line. Nice, that looks good. Yeah, really drive onto that toe as well. Remember, like, this is the thing that people don't appreciate. Running is a power sport. Get right onto your toe, like really drive your arms up, push that through. Power is all about speed and strength. All right, Andrew, rest there. 45 seconds, good job. Next one we're going to do is a plank, but we're going to do some knee drives as well. So we're in a high plank position. One knee goes to each elbow at the same time, but exactly what I was saying before, we're coming through straight. So we don't want to be like coming across your body. Knee has to go to the inside of the elbow, and you really drive in forward with that knee. Try and keep your hips level, shoulders stay strong. Are you ready for it?
Okay. Yep.
Okay, let's go for it in 3, 2, 1. Smash it. So really drive forward.
Do you know what would be really difficult? What's difficult for me is pacing myself. Because you know, my workouts, I go all out. So I'm trying to pace myself a little bit better.
Yeah.
Try and work on the technique.
Exactly. This one is more about the quality of your movement rather than the amount. We're going to do a cardio finisher. So with this, you're just trying to get used to the movement pattern, coming through straight, because imagine if you're in an upright position, that's going to be your running form, is exactly the same thing. So you're just emulating that. All right, we're going 3, 2, 1, relax there. Nice. Andrew, next one. We're doing a lunge, but we're holding it. So it's a static hold, apart from one thing. So you're in that lunge position, the 90-90. Front leg works on this one. Okay, you're going to raise your calf up really gently and just work on that calf strength whilst in this hold position. All right?
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Yep.
Okay, we're going to do 30 seconds on either side. So we'll start in 3, 2, 1, go for it. Okay, so get that 90-90. Use your core, and then gently, just gently, raise up, squeeze the calf at the top, and you should be able to feel the strain. Do you feel like it's starting to get a bit more blood flow, starting to swell up a bit maybe?
Yeah, this is a little bit tough. This is good.
So you've got to keep the strength in your hips. Obviously, when you get tired, when you run, the first thing to go is you kind of start to move side to side a bit more. And when that happens, obviously you're wasting a lot of energy. So 3, 2, 1, straight in, swap to the other side. Same thing again.
This is why your calves are so huge, Jamie. Because you do things like this.
I know there's a lot of calf raises in running. Like, I think people underestimate how much you need to strengthen. They say that you've got strong calves, but actually you've got to be strong in lots of different places, in lots of different ways. Yes, running is a strength sport. Don't underestimate that, I don't think. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Relax there. And then next one, we're going to do, while you're doing that, we're going to do a press up. Now, press up is important in running because you need to maintain your form. When you run, people do this. That is not good because that is so much wasted energy. Where do you want to go? Everything needs to go forwards. So your arm drive is really important, but your arm drive comes from your core and having strength in your shoulders and your chest. So we're going to do a press up, but we're not going to do a wide press up. So sometimes you see people do a press up out here and they push their elbows out and they push back up. That is so hard and it's putting a lot of pressure onto your deltoids and onto this part of your chest. What we want to do is hands go just about wider than shoulder width apart, and then your elbows are just going to nudge out about a 45-degree angle. So you're kind of making sure that the power comes from your chest and your shoulders, but you're using your core as well. So when you do this one, Andrew, just try and keep your elbows tucked in. That's the position. You don't want to be out there, you want to be there, and then push straight back up, okay? All right, brilliant. So we'll go for it in 3, 2, 1, pace it. Okay, I'm going to do 30 to 40 seconds, depending on how you're doing. But it's not about reps, it's about having that control and building the strength. So when you push up, Andrew, drive up, like push up with power. Again, imagine you're pushing your toe off. The further flight time that you can get when you run, the further you go, the less steps you need to take. That's good. That's much better. Keep pushing. 5 more seconds. Here we go. Give me 2 more. 1 more. Strong. Real good. So you see what you did really well there, Andrew, was like, so you go down, your whole body comes up at the same time. Sometimes what you see is people do a bit of that, but obviously it's working your core at the same time. So that was spot on. All right, final one before we do the cardio section is a glute bridge, but with a slight difference. So my feet are together. I'm on my back, feet tuck in as far as possible. Lift up, drive your hips up. Then I want you to open your legs out as wide as you can, close them and down. So you're doing like a clam at the top whilst keeping that hip drive. There you go. Perfect. All right, we'll go in. 3, 2, 1, go for it. Up, drive up, out, close, down. There you go. So again, you're engaging your core a bit. Your legs, you're starting to engage the muscles on the inner leg as well. Really push up. This is good for the glutes. Yeah. You feeling them wake up?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. All right, we've got about 15 more seconds. Just keep pushing through. And now you really should be ready to run. Okay, give us 5 more seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Cool. So I want everyone to, if you want to use those as their own workout, you could do 2 or 3 rounds. I'm just giving you some examples of ways that you can build your strength outside of just running performance. Like running is obviously the majority is done when you're out running, but if you can get better form, better technique and more strength, chances are you're going to be a better runner. So use those exercises as your base. Yeah. You could incorporate them into a warm-up. Like, Andrew, do you feel ready to run now?
Yeah, and do you know what? I think I actually might take some of those on as when I go training. So yeah, I will be using some of that. That's going to be, I feel like my ability is really, it's improved already.
Exactly. So. Like when you run, your knee drive is everything, I always think. So your knee drive and getting onto your toes is important. And that's basically what we forced today. So now we're going to put in some effort and do the cardio side. I know this is a bit you want to do. We'll do 5 exercises back to back, 2 rounds, 45 seconds on, 15 off. I'll talk you through the exercise. Okay, first one, A skips. So everyone needs to get good at A skips. You basically imagine that you're just jumping up and down. And then opposite arm, opposite knee, one pops up, and then you drop the other one back down. So with this one, drive your knee up, but drive it down just as much, okay? So the amount of times that you can take a step is really important with running. What some people do is they drive up, and then it just kind of turns into like a skipping sort of thing. Like it's a real explosive movement. So make sure you use your arms, drive back down to the ground. That's the first exercise. Okay. Second one is we're going to do some core stuff. So we're laying on the back, legs come out straight, bring them in, tucked in. Super simple with that one. I'll talk you through them as we go. Then we do some jump outs. So I want you to just jump out as far as you can. Stay in that squat position. Walk back in a squat position again. Imagine you're pushing off when you run. You're going to be using your legs in that squatted position. And then all we're going to do is some unilateral stuff. So we're going to work one side at a time. So I'm going to get you to do 5 skips, hops on one foot, 5 on the other foot. Again, the minimum amount of time that you can touch the floor, the quicker you'll be going. So just lots of little hops on either foot. And then the final one, I'm out of breath already, is 5 mountain climbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down into a press up. straight back up. So what we're doing here, kind of doing your knee drive, getting your upper body tired. So when you get towards the end of the run, that's exactly what you'll be fighting against. I'll talk you through each one though, but in principle, do they sound okay?
They sound great. I've just bought a fan. So as I sweat so much during my workouts, I put the fan on and this might help me last a little bit longer. So,
okay, so we're doing 2 rounds, 45 seconds on, 15 off. I will time you, I will coach. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, A skips. Get that knee drive. Anyone watching, if you can't do that, simply break it down. Just relax, but make sure the key really is your arms. And Andrew is killing that right now. Good work. All right, Andrew, 15 down, keep going. Keep popping. Get on your toes. There you go, nice. Good job. 10 seconds to go. And then we'll get down onto the floor for the leg raises. 5 more seconds, keep pushing. Now this is the point where you're gonna get a bit tired. Hold your form. 3, 2, 1, 15 seconds. Okay, take an early rest if you want. And then hands behind you, legs come out long, bring them in close. If you find that too difficult, just don't push out as far. So try and get the full extension of your leg. If you can't do that, just pop in and out. Okay. Andrew, in 3, 2, 1, 45 seconds, let's do it. So where's your running at the moment, Andrew? What's your distances? How are you getting on?
God, shockingly bad. I'm still a bit like you. I was injured for quite some time, and especially in lockdown, with not having any races or training, I got myself into a real comfortable, non-effort run, so that when I put efforts in now, it's so tough. But so just going out and trying to get my speed back in. I'm not doing any endurance this year.
Okay.
No marathons or anything like that. Just
enjoy it as well, I guess. It's nice to just enjoy the weather and all of those things. All right, in 3, 2, 1, good job. Next one is the jump out. So in a standing position, I want you to squat down, use your arms to elevate and push you forwards, land on both feet, stay in that squat position, stay down low, walk back to your start point, and then you've got to jump out exactly the same thing again. So you're staying, isolating your quads, making sure that you're getting as much time under tension and explosive power. So in 3, 2, 1, 45 seconds, let's go. So land strong, perfect. Love it. When you walk back, go a little slower, but stay lower for me. Try and get your...
Speeding up again, am
I? There you go. Each one, try and start and land in the same position. Nice. Good. More arms next time, okay?
Okay.
All arms. Like above your head even. There you go. Miles further. 10 more seconds. Come on, keep going. I reckon you could do 2 more in that time. Nice. And final one. Nice work. Back to the start. Rest there, 15 seconds. Next one, we're going to do some hops. So with your hops, right, it seems simple, but people might like fall to one side and start leaning over. You'll stay perfectly upright and perfectly balanced between each one. And it's about being right on the ball of your feet. So you want to be there, okay?
Balance again.
No hill, exactly. All right, we'll go in 3, 2, 1. 5 on one side, 5 on the other. Go for it. So if you want to advance this a bit, you can lift one knee up as if you're running. There you go. And then you've got to use your arms again. Perfect. Good. When you swap sides, try and add a bit of speed in. Again, it's all about that leg down to the ground as much as it is on the way up. Perfect. Keep bouncing. Keep bouncing. Yeah, there you go. Nice spring. When you come down, try and keep your leg coming straight down, okay? No forward motion. So sometimes what happens is you'll kind of go forwards. You want to go vertically down. Nice. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Final exercise. I'll talk you through it this round. Then it's all on you to go for it. So we're doing 5 mountain climbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, press up. Hold it. Push up. 5 more mountain climbers. If you want to do it a little bit slower, if you want to do it on your knees, go for it. But again, everything stays in a straight line. No matter how fast you go, all in a straight line. Are you ready?
Yep.
Woo. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Go for it.
1, 2, 3. I guess with the
Nice.
mountain climbers that people are used to, and
Yeah.
ones that I've done in the past, is crossovers.
Yeah, exactly. So your hip will come across your body, so your knee might go to your opposite shoulder. Obviously, there is some benefit to that, but I find that people's hips and glutes get tight, which makes it easier for that sort of motion. Again, when you run, it's all about getting in a straight line. And yeah, it will only help your form. Stretch out as well. Good work. See, also, Andrew, what you're doing well is that your hips are staying level. Sometimes your hips might start to wiggle a bit. 5 more seconds. You can do one more. 3, 2, 1. Round 1 is done. You feel good?
Yes.
Okay,
Getting warm
guess
now.
what? There's no break, no breaks. You're going straight back in to the classic. If no one's done A-skips before, this is what you have to master. So we'll go in 3, 2, 1. Straight in. So really got to master them, okay? There's different versions. So Andrew, you keep doing that. I'll show you other versions you can do. So you can isolate one leg and just do that. Or Andrew, I'm going to get you to try this. You go in and out, okay? So either side you go up and then out and then up and then out.
Oh, sugar.
You got that? So you're opening
Let's
up.
do that. Okay.
It's just a rhythm thing.
Yeah, no, I'll practice that off screen.
Okay, there's one to practice. There's like a little advance. But if you find it hard, maybe starting on one leg is a good thing to do. Or like Andrew's doing, really popping up one leg at a time. Good job, Andrew. 15 seconds to go. Keep driving. Stay relaxed in the upper body, but make sure your arms are powerful the whole way. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And then we're straight down to the ground. We're going to do some core work again. So out straight. If you want to be really advanced, take your hands off the floor. If you want to make it a little bit easier, just don't push your legs out as far. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, 45 seconds. Go for it. Nice. See, you're controlling it again, Andrew.
Trying to
like
pace
it.
myself.
How is the effort level right now? Good?
Well, I did really bad, a lot of core last night. So this is really, yes.
Okay, if you want to make it
felt like I've
easier,
got
just
nothing.
don't extend your legs fully. Just bring them back halfway, and you can just do mini pulses. There you go, nice. Keep moving.
Oh, you keep going, Jamie. I'm a little break.
Yeah, I'll pick it up. If you need a break, take a break. Do it at your own pace. If you want to add in some advancements, keep going. 5 more seconds. Come on, Andrew. 3, 2, 1. Nice work.
Oh.
Okay. Guess what we got next?
Remind me.
This position.
Excellent.
The jump outs. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go for it. Nice big jump. Solid landing. Nice. There you go. Keep it nice and low. That's good. Far as you can. Good. So what you're doing well, Andrew, is you're doing like a triple extension. So it goes from your from your ankles to your knees, all the way through your hips. That's the kind of motion that you want to be doing. Nice.
Right, okay.
It's all about building up your power, because every stride that you take after that is going to feel easier. Good job. 15 seconds to go, and then we've got the final 2, and then we are done. Nice.
How's your running coming along, Jamie? Anyway, all right?
Yeah, good. It's better. I'm back feeling strong, doing a bit of track work, enjoying it as well, which I guess is the most important thing. But yeah, after you've been injured, you're motivated, aren't you? So it's nice.
Yeah.
All right, give me one more. Nice work. Cool. 15 seconds. Then we're going to do the hops. Okay, so 5 on each side. This one is not easy though. I'm going to encourage people to try and get your knee up this time and just really try and push your leg down to the ground. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 5 on one side, 5 on the other. Go for it. Nice. Keep your balance. There you go. If you can keep your upper body straight, that's like the real challenge, obviously, and pretty difficult to do. Nice. See, your arms are working well there, Andrew. You're looking good.
Balance.
Looking good. Okay, come on, 15 more seconds. Keep pushing. Then we got the final exercise for the day. And then you're a professional. That's all you need to do. Okay, in 3, 2, 1. Job's a good one. Final exercise is the press ups with the mountain climbers. If you want to go to your knees, just bring one knee up at the time. If you want to go flat out, drive the knees up fast. If you want to do something in between, take one step. And then obviously when you come down for your press up, no cheating, okay? I want you to hold it there for a second, then power back up again. My name is a power sport. Here we go.
Right.
Ready?
Yep.
Final one. We'll go in 3, 2, 1. Drive.
1, 3. Right, so I'm not going to get all out.
Good.
I'm going to concentrate on quality.
That's perfect. That's exactly what we're after. So if you can't do full press ups, just drop to the knees, exactly the same thing. Still hold it, still push back up. Go whatever speed and whatever pace you want. Nice. Come on, Andrew. Keep working. These ones are tough. You've got to stay strong in the core, strong in the shoulders. Drop down, hold it, push up. Nice. Come on then. 10 more seconds.
Oops. Lost my form then.
You got one more, I can tell. Hold, push. Nice work. Final one, Andrew. Drop down, hold it. Nice.
Whoa.
Good job.
Good.
These boys for you. Respect. Good job. Hopefully everyone is still with us. I hope you enjoyed that. What I'll do now is just do a couple of stretches, but these are things that we would probably, what I would suggest is maybe either something similar to what we did for the warm-up and the mobility stuff, but we're just going to make them into a bit more holds. So I'm going to grab my pillow again. I'm just going to start with the couch stretch. So for this one, we're in that 90-90 position, but all we're doing, instead of rocking backwards and forwards, is we're just going to push the front foot a little bit further forward. Front knee goes over front toe, and then it's just a hold, keeping your hips level. How was that, Andrew? Are you good?
Yeah, do feel good. I mean, I'm going to, with everything that I do with cardio and all those drills that you've taught me there, definitely going to put that into practice.
Yeah.
I think that's quite valuable what you've done there. So thank you very much. Very good.
No worries. I think that's the thing, is that now you've got them, you've got to use them. But I honestly, they will change your running. Like, they actually will make the biggest difference. You can do all the miles that you want, but if you don't have the right form and strength, you're going to get tired and it's not going to progress. So I would say add them into your programs wherever you can.
Brilliant. I know that I've got lazy legs when I run, so my knees don't go up high enough.
Knees are everything. Knee drive is the most important thing. That's what I think. Next, we'll do just your favorite, Andrew. Hands go out long. Toes, I've tucked mine under. If you want to put them straighter there, you can. And then just relax. Head goes down. And then what I'd probably encourage is just some light work now. So if you want to go for a walk later, it's some more active recovery. So this might be a bit different to what you've done before. But hopefully it's kind of got you moving in a bigger range of motion and working in different ways. So go easy, see how you feel maybe tomorrow. But yeah, definitely try and add some of these things into your more regular routine.
Mobility is everything, isn't it? So
yeah, it is. Like, I've been set back by injuries a lot. And the more that you can do without being injured, the better you can get and the more that you'll enjoy it. So yeah, hopefully if there's two messages, I would say it's mobility is really important, obviously strength and mobility. And then the second one is that running is a power sport. Don't underestimate how much strength it requires. And that can take you not only quicker, but also further at the same time.
Brilliant. Cool. Fantastic.
All right, well, I'll pass back to you, but that's the end of the running series, I guess.
Do you know what? Thank you so much, Jamie. And thank you for everyone that's come and joined in today. If you've done one of them, if you've done all four, whatever. So you can go back on the playlist, pick out what ones you like and create your own workout. So, and what with Jamie teaching us today, all the drills, perfect for when we start running again. So thank you everyone that's joined in. Thank you, Jamie, for today. It's been amazing. And we'll see you Tuesday, possibly. Are you in Tuesday?
We'll definitely be there Tuesday. Yeah. Thanks for having me as well.
Take care, everyone. Thank you very much. Have a good weekend.
Nice
Bye-bye.
one. See ya. Bye.